You'll recall that on these Mondays during the summer, I'm introducing you to former pastors here at St. Mark's. Last Monday, it was the Reverend Christian Sanz. We can be grateful, he was our founder, but he wasn't a very scriptural Lutheran fellow. That was quite a contrast to his successor, the Reverend Johannes Bading. Pastor Bading was born, grew up, and studied for the ministry over in Germany. Then a mission society sent him to the United States, and he landed in Wisconsin. When it was time for him to be ordained, the pastor who ordained Reverend Bading did not want to pledge him to the Lutheran confessional documents, but Pastor Bading insisted that he do so. He was a genuinely Lutheran and scriptural fellow. He was pastor up in Teresa, and while he was there early in 1860, he got to be our church body's second president. Then later that year, he accepted the call to St. Mark's here in Watertown. While he was here, of course, we joined the Wisconsin Evangelical Lutheran Synod, or what it was in those days, and we were put on a genuinely scriptural, solid, and Lutheran path. Now, Pastor Bading knew that our church body needed to start growing its own pastors and teachers. So in 1863 and 1864, he took a trip overseas to German speakers in Germany and Russia. He was gathering funds for the establishment of what became Northwestern College, established, originally on 4th Street here in Watertown, where the building is still standing. So you could say that our congregation was sort of the founding congregation of our whole church body's worker training system. So what's the lesson that Pastor Bading teaches us? Well, most of all, to trust the scriptures, to study the scriptures that tell us we have righteousness, innocence with God through faith in Jesus Christ. And secondly, he reminds us how important it is that we have pastors and teachers to proclaim to us that forgiveness of sins. This week, rejoice in those things and have yourself a great week.